America, land of the free, home of the brave, and a dazzling spectrum of humanity. But let's face it, some corners of this grand nation resemble a winter wonderland a bit more than others. Now, before you brandish your pitchforks and accuse me of demographic determinism, understand this. Diversity is our strength, but a little good-natured ribbing never hurt anyone. So join me on a whirlwind tour of the top 20 whitest states in the US, where we'll uncover quirky facts, historical tidbits, and maybe even a few surprises. These states, mostly clustered in the northern and western regions, boast landscapes as varied as their inhabitants, or lack thereof, depending on how you see it. We're talking snow-capped mountains, endless plains, and coastlines that would make a mermaid jealous. But amidst the geographical splendor, you'll find a common thread: a distinct lack of melanin. Now, I'm not saying these states are lacking in character, far from it. They're home to some of the friendliest folks, most breathtaking scenery, and dare I say, the best darn apple pie this side of the Mississippi. So, buckle up, Buttercup, and prepare to explore the lighter side of American demographics. We're about to embark on a journey through states where sunscreen is optional, except at high altitudes, of course, and the most exotic spice you'll find is paprika. It's all in good fun, folks. After all, we're all just trying to share this giant, gloriously diverse melting pot we call home. Our first stop takes us to the northeastern tip of the country, where the air is crisp, the accents are charmingly strange, and the lobster rolls are legendary. Maine, clocking in at a frosty 93.9% white, is about as homogeneous as it gets. But don't let the lack of pigment fool you. This state is bursting with character. Just south, we find Vermont, 93.8% white, a state that's practically synonymous with maple syrup, flannel shirts, and Bernie Sanders. Next door, New Hampshire, 92.6% white, boasts the first-in-the-nation primary, attracting political hopefuls and news crews every 4 years like moths to a flame. And let's not forget those cheeseheads up in Wisconsin, 86.6% white, a state where beer is practically a food group and Friday night fish fry is a sacred ritual. These northern states, shaped by long winters and a strong sense of community, might not be the most diverse, but they offer a glimpse into a different side of the American experience. They're a reminder that sometimes, amidst the hustle and bustle of modern life, it's nice to slow down, savor the simple things, and maybe even build a snowman or two. Moving westward, we encounter a different breed of whiteness, one forged in the crucible of the frontier. States like Wyoming, 92.3% white, Idaho, 92.6% white, and Montana, 88.7% white, conjure images of cowboys, cattle drives, and vast untamed landscapes. But hold your horses, partner. The West isn't all Stetsons and saloons anymore. These days, you're more likely to find a microbrewery than a saloon. And the only cattle drives you'll see are on the History Channel. Utah, 90% white, once a bastion of Mormon homogeneity, has seen a recent surge in diversity, thanks in part to a booming tech sector. Meanwhile, the Midwest, with its endless cornfields and friendly folks, holds its own in the whiteness department. Iowa, 89.8% white, and Nebraska, 87.5% white, might not be the most exciting states, but they're the heartland of America, and there's a certain charm to their simplicity. As we conclude our whirlwind tour of America's whitest states, it's important to remember that demographics are constantly evolving. The 2025 census revealed some interesting trends, with some states experiencing slight increases in their white population, while others remained relatively stable. While it's too early to draw definitive conclusions, these shifts suggest that the face of America is changing, albeit slowly. But amidst these demographic shifts, one thing remains constant: the enduring allure of America's diverse tapestry. These whitest states, despite their lack of melanin, are brimming with unique cultures, traditions, and characters. So the next time you're looking for an adventure, don't be afraid to venture off the beaten path and explore the lighter side of America. You might be surprised by what you find. Which state do you live in? Like, subscribe, and comment below.